Good evening. I hope you guys all had an amazing day. This is my first live of today that's not been pouring rain on me, so I am looking forward to that. I am in front of 8711, the 9th line, and this is Utopia, which is just in between Essa and Angus, and it is about 10 minutes from both. There's also Tiffin Conservation Area here. Hi, Scotty, how are you? As you can see, there's tons of parking. I don't know how many cars you can fit here. 15, 17, I really don't know. Tons of parking. Again, 8711 Essa. There's over 4,000 square feet in this raised bungalow. I love raised bungalows because obviously you have tons of natural light downstairs because you have big windows. There's also 2 kitchens in this property. Seems to be the theme today that we're doing all townhomes or 2 kitchen properties. So super popular. One just to help people pay the mortgage or with multi-generational families living together. So that is always amazing. There are 3 bedrooms upstairs and 2 bedrooms downstairs and 3 full baths and 1 half bath. Again, I'm at 8711, the 8th line. I think I said the 9th line before. The 8th line in Essa. This home was built custom in 2015, so it is 6 years young. It is also a super long garage. I'll show you guys once we're inside, but inside the garage also has like a back door that you can drive through if you had a riding lawnmower or so forth. And there is entrance to get into the garage from the main level as well as the basement, so for that apartment style. Also in the front there you can see the 2 septic lids, so if somebody wanted to have a pool in the back, they absolutely could. Septic is not going to interfere with that. Hi Kennedy, how are you? I am in Utopia, as you know, on the 8th line of Essa at this beautiful 6-year young raised bungalow. And like I was saying, there's 5 bedrooms and 2 kitchens and 4 bathrooms. There's a gorgeous covered back. I was looking for steps to not stub my toe, but I'm good. A gorgeous covered back patio I will show you guys. It's got like a full grill setup. I do not cook, but I would be tempted to cook there. I'm sure it's great for barbecues and having family over and so forth. And there's this massive cellar. So if somebody does jams or is a Costco shopper and wants to stock up on things, there is a huge cellar down there. All 3 of the bedrooms on the main floor have their own walk-in closet, and there's quartz countertops, there's marble, a floor-to-ceiling fireplace on the main floor, but I will show you guys around because obviously to see it makes more sense than for me to talk about it. So I'm going to turn this around so you guys can see. So I came in here, there's all pot lights out here. There's this beautiful covered entryway into obviously the grand door. And again, this home is less than 6 years young, okay? Again, 4,035 square feet. And the taxes are super reasonable, only $38.21. And again, it is a raised bungalow, which is nice. So we have tons of natural light downstairs. Huge open concept, which again, everybody loves for entertaining. Those doors are 12 feet. So again, this property is nice and wide. It's 215 deep and 76 wide. And it does back onto somebody's private 50 acres, which is lovely. There's lots of trails throughout there, but it's also close to Tiffin Conservation area if somebody wanted to go there as well. And if you snowboard or you ski, it is by Snow Valley as well. We have the quartz countertop, the waterfall edge, and then the custom kitchen you can see with tons of drawers. This home is listed for $1.395, and again is 6 years young. It is an original owner, and it is ICF foundation. We have you know, the Bosch stove, as well as the built-in microwave, and then we have the gas range, which I do not cook, but supposedly it's much better for cooking. Again, all pot lights throughout here. And again, there are 5 bedrooms altogether and 4 bathrooms. So this is where I said they have that, you know, barbecue type area, even with a sink. So nice covered in here. We have the pot lights, and we also have all the netting in case it happened to be buggy out or what have you. We have the whole built-in out here. Again, huge property with no neighbors behind, backing onto the private 50 acres. And like I mentioned, the septic is in the front. So if anybody wanted to do a pool back here, they could. The stamped concrete is down below as well. So they have, obviously it's been raining here today, but they have a nice little lounge area with the fire pit. And then the real fire pit out there. I don't have my shoes on, so I'm not going to wander out there. You can also get to the master bedroom from here, but I'm just going to do that through the house, so I won't go out that way. Again, this gorgeous, built-in entertainment area with the black marble, crown molding throughout this area. Again, this home is 1.395, so less than the townhome would be in Toronto, but yet 4,035 square feet on a massive property that you could probably fit, who knows, 13 cars in the driveway. ICF foundation, and it is 76 by 215, and there are 2 kitchens, so it's great if somebody, does want to rent out the basement. It is beautiful, isn't it, Scotty? Or they want to have their family live with them, their grandma, their parents, their sister, etc. Nice inlay, beautiful tile work that they have. So this is the master at the back of the house, facing obviously the trees and greenery. It's a king-size bed, so there's still tons of room. Pot lights, of course, in here, and then a large walk-in closet. Like I mentioned, every single bedroom on this floor has a walk-in closet, which is great. We have the custom organizer. Of course, there's an ensuite. So nice floating vanity with the wood countertop, dual sinks. We have all of the body jets and the rain shower head. And again, we're in Utopia, which is basically right between Barrie and Angus. But if this home was in Barrie, taxes would probably be around, I don't know, $7,500 or so. And instead, they're only $3,800. So there's 2 bedrooms down here. Again, I said all bedrooms on this floor have walk-in closets. So it's nice that there's newer homes around too. It's not like it's junky homes. They're all, similar age, 5-6 years. So there's a big walk-in closet here. They all have their own lighting. It does go behind here as well. Oh, there's a mirror. We don't need to see myself in the mirror. Again, all great size rooms. We have the hardwood in here. Another huge, huge closet. And again, if you wanted to go to Snow Valley or what have you, 10 minutes away, if you wanted to jump into Barrie, take advantage of everything Barrie has going on, or go to Angus. I used to always go rollerblading at Base Borden just because it's less busy than Barrie. That's super close as well. And again, this is 6 years young, not even 6 years yet. And it is ICF foundation in this raised bungalow. Disregard my, not trying to close up on my shoes. So down on the lower level, again, because it's a raised bungalow, tons of natural light. So a nice big open rec room down here with large windows. So nice size kitchen. And then obviously the island, and then a great size window. They have a spot for the kids to do, crafts and so forth with homeschooling and so forth with COVID's always handy. There is a bathroom, of course, down here. That's just a linen closet over there. And then there is a soaker tub as well, obviously, as a shower. And then, like I mentioned, there's 2 bedrooms down here, and you can get out into the garage from here or the main floor. So there's lots of cupboard space in here, lots of closets. This is one of the bedrooms. It has a big, huge walk-in closet as well. And again, lots of egress windows. We're not being stuck in here in a fire or anything. Large walk-in closet. I didn't show you guys how to get into the garage from the main floor, but I will do that. I did miss a bathroom up there. So this goes into the garage, which maybe I will show you from this side as well as the other side. So you can get to outside via this way, or there is one of those big doors at the back. If you notice, obviously it's super high in here. So if anybody wanted to do like crazy mezzanines in here, there's lots of room. And then they have the drive-through here. They obviously use it for ATVs and so forth, but you could do it like a riding lawnmower. Central vacuum is in here, and then that goes to the main floor, but I'll show you guys that from that level. Just super handy if somebody wanted to rent it out, or again, have family live with them. They could have their own space and not feel like they're right on top of one another. The pot lights continue down here, and it's also rounded corners down here. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but that is rounded corners. All of the corners are rounded. We have the central vacuum. Then the other bedroom is tucked over here. So we have like an open play type space. You could put a car and a hoist in there, Stefano. You could probably put 6 cars in there, 3 hoists. So huge closet here. I feel like every room in this house either has a massive walk-in closet or just a humongous, like this closet has a mattress in it and it's still huge. And then this has a massive coal cellar that I was mentioning when we were out front. So if again you made wine, or you just wanted as extra storage. So we have utilities this way, and obviously like the HVAC and the water system and so forth. But as we head this way, again, if you're making wines or jams, or you're a Costco shopper and you want to store a bunch of things in here, you can do so. You want to stock up on toilet paper, etc. And then there's 2 parts to it. So depending on what you're making and so forth, there's obviously tons of room. It's all spray foamed in here, keeps it nice and cool. I'm sure if I was little, my stepbrothers would have told me that that was where I would go if I was bad. So again, tons of extra storage in here. Even though the garage is massive, it's always nice to have extra storage space. Again, so it's all pot lights down here as well as on the main floor. And again, tons of natural light just because it is a raised bungalow. Again, this home is listed for $1.395, and it's got 4,035 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and 2 kitchens. And taxes are only $38.21. And like Stefano was saying, the garage is so huge in length as well as in height. You could have lots of cars in there, have a hoist and so forth. It does have a wine room. Scotty, would you fill it with white wine or red wine? You could actually do 1 room of each. You could do the big room, could be whichever wine you like better, and then the smaller room of whichever wine you don't like as much. So I missed over here with you guys before. So there's a 2-piece powder room in here for guests. Lovely tile work again. And then there's main floor laundry. A lot of extra storage. And then this is, of course, how you get into the garage from up here. Again, where Stefano said that you could have a hoist, right? So there's plenty of room. Somebody was a mechanic, just wanted to work on, cars and so forth, or you just want to take better, use of the space for sure. You could have a mezzanine and have lots of storage up here. And again, it does have the drive-through to the back, as well as down there to the basement apartment. Again, it does have the covered back porch, which is great, for days like today when it's basically been raining nonstop. We have those 12-foot sliders out there. Family could be in here entertaining and so forth. Again, it's not even 6 years old yet, this home. Original home owner. Again, super reasonable taxes. These taxes are like less than a townhouse would be in most places. It is a lovely layout, Scotty, and like I said, tons of closet space. Taxes are only $38.21. And again, we're right in between Barrie and Angus. So really you can go either or, take your pick depending on what you're looking for. Again, backing onto 50 acres of private person's property. So there's lots of trails and so forth, as well as it has all the stamped concrete down here. You can also drive from the back, like I mentioned, if you had a riding lawnmower or so forth. And again, it is all ICF, and it's stone and stucco. So if anybody knows pricing, stucco is not cheap, nor is stone, so they did not cheap out. And again, they have the nice grill space over here. And this is all, again, enclosed with screens. We have the pot lights out here. And again, the big 12-foot sliders. We're also close to Tiffin Conservation Area, like I mentioned, as well as Snow Valley Ski Resort. And again, there are 3 bedrooms on this floor, and all 3 have walk-in closets. It is on propane. There's also a generator. I used to live in Oro, and I didn't really think it was a big deal to have a generator until I used to come home from work and everybody's lights would be off except mine, and I'd be excited to have heat, and all my food was still good in the fridge. So definitely a bonus to have generator. Thank you, Kennedy. So we have hardwood floors in the main bedrooms. They all, again, have their own walk-in closet. You can walk out to where I just was from here or from the living room. Again, this whole house is custom. We have all the stone countertops. And again, this property is a really good size, 76 by 215, and the septic was smartly done at the front in case anybody ever wanted to do a pool. The driveway also, like I mentioned, I don't know how many would fit in there, 13, I don't know, I'm guessing 13, who knows, maybe 15, but it's very large driveway. And then again, you have these 2 extra bedrooms for kids or what have you. And they both have walk-in closets. There's also a reverse osmosis system in the kitchen, as well as there's a central vacuum in the home. And that cellar downstairs is 27 feet by 9 feet, so it is huge to store everything in. I'm going to head back out front. Lovely windows up above. A beautiful front door. Again, I am in, I forgot I locked that. I always lock it so people don't come in during my lives. We are in Utopia, which again is neatly tucked between Barrie and Angus. Oh, yes, Stefano. There's good use of space under the 1 bedroom. So you can put your shoes or your mitts. I will turn it back around. So what he's saying is in here, you could put your shoes, your mitts, etc. in here. Maybe hide, some purses or so forth. Whatever junk you don't really want at the front door, you could put there. So thank you, Stefano, for mentioning that. Again, covered front porch with the pot lights. And again, huge frontage here for parking. If you have a boat, you have an RV, you have all of the above. You have 10 siblings. Everybody can park here. It's huge, as you can see. Again, listed for 1.395. Made sure I got that right. Again, we're at 8711 8th line in Utopia. So I'm still not at the end of the driveway, and you can see how long it is. Still going. 1.395, over 4,000 square feet. Taxes are super reasonable, and this property has only been listed, I had to check there, for 4 days. I know it just came on the market. Anyways, thank you guys for popping in. Stay safe. Have a great remainder to your evening, and till next time.